Right here at 6, the deaths of racehorses during Derby week and then the spring meet, you may remember, shook the racing world, leading to additional monitoring of thoroughbreds in an effort to identify risk factors. WHAS 11's Conroy Deluche tonight showing us how a recent study into sudden deaths is taking a closer look at the heart.
There's nothing worse. There's nothing worse.
Louisville native and trainer Dale Romans lost Rio Moon in May 2023 to an injury. That was part of a string of deaths that eventually led Churchill Downs to move their spring meet that year to another track. In the time since, Romans says his team has monitored their horses more closely, tracking movements.
We're very close to these animals. And also the health and welfare of our jockeys is so important.
In the meantime, the Horse Racing and Safety Integrity Authority, known as HISA, has been examining exercise-associated sudden deaths. At racetracks subject to HISA rules, including Churchill Downs and Keeneland, 8% of racing deaths were considered sudden. Dr. Karen Hassan says in more than half of those, the cause of death can't be determined.
And those are presumed to be sudden cardiac death. And we don't know how many of those were atrial fibrillation or another arrhythmia. And that's where the research is going.
And out of horses closely monitored during a recent study, Dr. Hassan says the most surprising outcome was the effect of atrial fibrillation on horses.
They have heart problems just like people do.
Dr. Hassan says if a horse has AFib, they should not train. They're currently working on an ECG wearable device for horses that would be able to monitor conditions in real time in hopes of preventing some deaths. In Louisville, Conroy Deluche, WHAS 11 on your side.
HISA's last report measuring horse deaths shows that between April and June of 2025, 3 racetracks reported 5 or more racing-related deaths. One of those was Churchill Downs with 7 deaths.